you doing? It's Paul Catalina's Top 5, brought to you by Texas Beef House. And that greeting brought to you by Being Italian. Top 5 college football Hall of Fame locks. Let's go. Number 5. I don't know, the greatest coach of all time, and Nick Saban, won 1 billion national titles, won at 2 different schools, pretty much charged the SEC into what it is now, a complete dominant force of marketing and football power. That's Nick Saban. And look, not to take away credit from anybody else who helped build it. In fact, the next coach we're going to mention did that a little bit as well, but this is the guy who is the face of the modern SEC, just retired, so normally he wouldn't be on the ballot, but he's over 70 years old, so now he's on the ballot. There's no doubt, first year going in, the greatest football coach of all time in college football, Nick Saban going in. Another well-accomplished, multi-time national championship coach at 2 different schools who should go in, Urban Meyer. Oops, I'm sorry. That's not, is that the right, that might not be the right picture. I'm sorry. Hold on. This damn thing. Urban Meyer. That's a picture of Urban Meyer and Aaron Hernandez, but Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer. There he is with the national championship trophy. While he has a complicated history, all the guy did was win at Florida and Ohio State and Utah and Bowling Green and won national titles, 2 at Florida and 1 at Ohio State. So, yes, he's a college football Hall of Famer. But, I couldn't just let that go. Number 3, Sean Taylor. Left this earth tragically too soon, a victim of a murder early in his NFL career. But I personally got to see Sean Taylor play a couple times, and he is maybe the best football player I have ever seen with these eyes in the same building. He was absolutely amazing. The perfect combination of size and speed. He had just shy of linebacker size with just north of cornerback speed, which made him the perfect safety and would probably have been an NFL Hall of Famer had his life not tragically been cut short. And he is absolutely a college football Hall of Famer. Ask anybody who ever had these shoulder pads and that face mask buried right here. They'll tell you that's a Hall of Famer. Or the quarterbacks who literally said, "Oh crap, where's 26?" every time they dropped back to pass when they played Sean Taylor. Number 2, Aaron Donald. One of the 2 best defensive linemen in college football of his generation. I think the only other one you can make the argument with would be Ndamukong Suh, who was as dominant at Nebraska as maybe Aaron Donald was at Pitt. And, of course, he's just coming off his fantastic NFL career where he is retired and will be a first-ballot Hall of Famer there. But you cannot deny the dominance of Aaron Donald at Pitt and what he meant to that school and how lethal he was when he was there. Absolutely a college football Hall of Famer and a lock. And number 1, Mark Ingram. 2 Alabama guys on this list. I know that's a little obvious, but Mark Ingram, surprisingly enough, was the first ever Heisman Trophy winner in Alabama. Bear Bryant never had one. Gene Stallings never had one. Nick Saban had several, and this guy is one of them. And I don't know why I picked this picture. It just makes me happy, I guess. I don't know. But Mark Ingram definitely going in. Heisman Trophy winners are locks for the College Football Hall of Fame. I don't think I need to expound on that anymore other than to say that this was pretty awesome right here in this moment. On the other side of this GIF, I could have a guy crying, but I'm not going to do that. I've already dragged their team through the mud enough in this actual top 5. That's going to do it for us. Thanks to Trey Elling and all of our guests today. Trey did a great job co-hosting with me. We are back again tomorrow. You're going to see a best of some of the things we've done. We'll call it our College Football 2024 Preview edition, where we're going to go through the nuts and bolts of the season, some comparisons, some conference things, and you'll see where we think maybe the season is headed, conference-wise, player-wise, and otherwise, all the way across the board. This has been the Top 5. This has been 365 Sports. Have a great weekend. We're all back together for the first 4 days of next week. Have a good weekend, everybody.